Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body and is essentially the glue that holds you together. In fact, after age 20, people produce 12% less collagen in their skin each decade. Collagen depletion is what makes you look old. Most collagen supplements do not provide the hydrolyzed bioactive collagen peptides that enable your body to digest collagen properly, plus it tastes badly. BioTrust gives you the 5 most available kinds of collagens that dissolve easily in hot or cold liquids with zero taste. You can add it to your coffee, tea, or smoothies, or even baked goods recipes. So to look and feel younger fast, go to www.healthwithbill.com. Good afternoon. I'm still reporting on the coup. President Sleepy Joe's inaugural address has largely been forgotten, unless you are Chris Wallace, who said it was the best inaugural speech ever. But for the rest of us, it was mostly forgettable rhetoric glued together with cliches. The main goal was for Biden to read the entire 20-minute speech without a major gaffe. Goal accomplished, but the theme, if it had one, was unity. And shortly after the speech, President Sleepy Joe was criticized for talking about unity but not offering a splinter of a bone to throw to the 80 million plus Trump voters. If nothing else, Biden could have thanked Trump for warp speed and making it possible to have a vaccine in months, not years. But Biden could not give Trump even that. Biden has been declared the winner, and this was his moment to at least make some feeble attempt at bringing the country back together, unity. But what those critics missed was that Biden did offer unity. Biden and his handlers want to bring about unity by forcing everyone to agree with them. If no one disagrees, then we will have unity in this country. If conservatives will give up their dishonest news sources and trust the liberals to provide all the news that they need to know, then we can have unity. According to the speech, the way for this country to reunite after a tough, divisive election is for all those Trump supporters to admit they made a mistake when they voted for Trump and agree that Trump was the worst president ever. If Trump supporters will agree that the only way he achieved any success was by taking advantage of the fantastic economy that Obama left for him. According to this belief, the economy was just about to explode like an out-of-control forest fire when Trump took office. Obama had set everything up in his 8 years in office, and all Trump had to do was stand back and let it go. It's hard to believe that anyone would swallow that one, but evidently with the right amount of Kool-Aid it goes down pretty easy. Of course, the reality is that the moment Trump took office on January 20th, 2017, he started untying the knots that Obama had been tying around the economy. Trump immediately started eliminating the overly burdensome regulations, threw out the old trade deals, which supposedly were good for the world, but had been terrible for the U.S. economy. Trump stopped the flood of illegal immigrants over the border, and perhaps it was just a coincidence, but suddenly the unemployment rate for Americans started dropping and the employment rate started climbing. Trump had more success in the Middle East in 4 years than Obama, Bush, and Clinton put together after he proved to be the only president since Clinton with enough courage to actually recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. But Trump's supporters are supposed to forget all that and pretend, as Biden does, that Democrats have all the answers. Despite what most Americans believe, that Obamacare made health care more expensive and gave people fewer choices, to have unity, we have to accept that it was the most brilliant health care program ever devised, and the only tiny problem was that Obama was prevented from doing all he wanted to do by an uncooperative Congress. Unity means that Trump voters have to ignore reality and buy everything the Democratic Party is selling. Part of that is that we have to believe that Trump did collude with the Russians to win in 2016. The 2-year investigation didn't turn up any evidence of collusion, but we have to believe it was there if we want unity. Unity in the Biden years means conservatives not only have to give up freedom of the press and freedom of speech, but freedom of thought. Biden didn't say this, but the implication was that drastic action might be necessary to teach some malcontents how to unite. Biden is, of course, right. If those of us who still have the power of independent thought would give that up and believe every word out of Biden's mouth, then this country will have the unity that Biden desires. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of American freedom. Good day. Every doctor on TV says that we all need to boost our immune systems, and STEM Enhance does that in a unique way by increasing blood levels of your own adult stem cells, the backbone of your immune system, by over 30% in just 1 hour. Click on the link in the description box below for details.